Alright, today we're going to learn how to juggle. Objects are going to be clementines. They're relatively small and easy to control, so here's my attempt pre-instruction. And my instructor is going to be Robin, who's my roommate and good friend, so he's definitely more skilled than I am, but here's just how good I am right now with two. It's a little hard, but we'll give this a shot. Alright, two and now three. Keep in mind this is before any instruction.
Alright, so first I'll have you start out with a hand-eye coordination drill where you keep your feet shoulder width apart and you'll be doing a simple toss and catch drill with one clementine. Please keep your eyes forward at all times and your balance according to your feet below. Good. Keep your eyes forward. Alright, it seems like you're getting the hang of it.
Not too tough.
Let's up the ante a little.
Okay.
For your next drill, I'm going to have you incorporate two. Now, it's still hand-eye coordination, this is still warm-up. But what I want you to practice is throwing the second clementine when your first clementine reaches the top, around your nose area, nose to eyebrow area is the cue.
Like its apex.
Right, at the apex.
So whenever this first one reaches its top height, you want me to throw the second one.
Correct.
And then continue to catch and...
Right, and still while incorporating all the fundamentals from the single
You want me to keep
drill.
looking forward, don't look at my hands at all.
Right, keep looking forward. Good. Now try to make it more rhythmic. Alright. A couple more, please.
I notice I kind of have like a tendency with the second one just to kind of throw it a shortcut like that.
Right.
I want equal height with both.
Yes.
Yeah, this isn't too bad.
Yeah, your tosses are looking consistent.
I kind of feel like I'm moving forward just a tiny bit.
Right. Remember to keep your shoulders pressed back just a little bit. Now, what I want you to do, since you are having a consistent length, I want you to incorporate one more clementine in the mix.
Okay, for 3 balls.
Right. And what you're going to do is hold two in one hand and use fingers to flick up one at a time while the other one's in midair. So you can have one in the other hand, use your palm to flick it up. Meanwhile, two in the other hand, like you're serving a tennis ball, flick one up.
So I'm going to start with tossing one of the two. And
Correct. Build it up slow. If you only have two going, that's fine. Alright, keep your balance.
And how should I incorporate this third one?
As soon as you have one at the top, at your nose, throw the other one up, and then use your hand as a swing to propel the other clementine into the air. Good try. That's the exact formation.
Yeah.
Just keep your balance, and remember, even on the
that-
third toss, you have to keep the length consistent.
Alright. Because that went forward, just try
Correct.
to keep it straight up and down.
Correct. Good. Very good.
That felt good.
Alright, let's see how that practice went.
Alright. It was going well. I practiced a few times since our last lesson.
Good.
So, do you want me to start with 3 or just go from 2?
I would work your way up. Start from 2, please.
Let me This
Very good
is pretty
technique.
simple now, so
Yeah.
let's see if I can translate it into the third one. Like, I've gotten good to that point, but that fourth toss is really, when I try to do 4, I always go forward, so let's see if I can do it.
Much better than earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the third toss I'm definitely getting that, but aside from that,
Well, it's a vast improvement from before. Great form.
alright, so juggling. Something that's definitely not as easy as it looks. So my first attempt with the clementines, some intrinsic feedback I got before I got any instruction. With 1 and 2 clementines it was pretty easy, but when I got to the third one, I realized that throwing and feeling it more in the palm of your hand, when you throw it up and catch it, makes you more balanced, so you're not coming forward and losing them out, throwing them away from yourself. But other than that, it was pretty much all over the place with the 3 clementines. I wasn't very good at it, but just keeping it in the palm of my hands and throwing it and feeling it like that definitely made myself more centered. And then when I got to the instruction from Robin, some augmented feedback he provided me that helped. Well, first off, he told me to look straight ahead. You know, don't look down at your hands when you're catching it. Look straight ahead so you can see them, the balls of the clementines when they're in flight. And then use your hand-eye coordination when they come down. And then he gave me the drills in progression of using 1 clementine back and forth, and then eventually 2, which was more difficult, almost the same as 3. But once I got the 2 down, with 3 it wasn't really as hard as I thought it would be. He also said, in addition to feeling it in more of the palm of my hands, told me to keep my shoulders back whenever I was losing the ball in front of myself and find myself reaching for the ball and my feet moving. The instructor, he also helped me gain KP and KR, which ultimately led to a quicker success because I knew how to achieve the desired result. Overall, some of the fundamentals I learned, shoulder width apart, athletic stance, looking straight ahead when you're throwing, keeping it more in the palms of your hands so you can throw it straight up and down and not in the fingers, because if you do that it kind of goes forward and that's not what you want. So overall, the fundamentals, in part with what I learned from the instructor, definitely helped me learn and be able to perform juggling. Maybe not to the level that I once thought I'd be able to, but definitely better than my initial attempt. With the 3 balls, I was able to get 3 to 4 tosses pretty regularly with good success. So I attribute that to my instructor's knowledge of juggling as well as him being able to communicate it to me.